Hello guys and welcome to Pokémon. Today we will be doing a Pokemon theory today about the new upcoming set, Surging Sparks, which will be released on November the 8th, 2024, this year. And we are wondering the question, is Surging Spark going to be the next Evolving Skies? So today we will be discussing why I might think Surging Sparks is going to be the next insane set. And with that, guys, let's get on with the video. So first we will talk about the illustration rares, and I will be saying the top 3 that might explode in price when the set comes out. Number 3 will be the Sal Rouge illustration rare, which has an absolutely insane and beautiful artwork. And it is just such a nice card. I can see this card exploding in price for the illustration rare sort. And I will assume it will sell anywhere from £10 to £20 raw. And maybe in a PSA or Ace 10, it can sell anywhere from £60 to all the way up to £100. So I think that card will be absolutely insane. So the second best one will be the Latios illustration rare, which looks absolutely beautiful, and it's got a counterpart that we will talk about later in this video. And it's just a really popular Pokemon. The artwork of it's like staring over a whole city is really insanely beautiful. And I just think this card will explode in price like the Sal Rouge. So maybe anywhere from £10 to £20 raw. And now the number 1 illustration rare, in my opinion, will be the Skarmory illustration rare, which looks amazing. And this card is good enough to be a special illustration rare or anything like that, because the artwork is so beautiful and so colour matched right. Everything about that card is practically perfect, and I can see this card selling anywhere from £10 all the way up to £40, like the Eevee from Twilight Masquerade. So next we will talk about the special illustration rares, which are the most beautiful probably out of any sets from the Scarlet and Violet era. And I think that this might be the Evolving Skies of Scarlet and Violet era, because the special illustration rares are crazy, and I think all of them will be somewhat expensive. So now we will talk about them. So first, let's talk about the Milotic EX Special Illustration Rare. I think this is going to be one of the most expensive cards in the set, because the artwork is beautiful. Milotic is sort of a popular Pokemon, but the artwork, people are going to go crazy for that card, I'm predicting. And it's just going to go crazy high up in value. So I think this card could sell anywhere from the range of £30 to all the way up to like £100. And if the set does become like the next Evolving Skies, as I'm predicting, it will go absolutely insane. Maybe nearly even up to £200, £250, or even £300. So that may be a good card for the set, and I'm pretty sure that that card will be one of the most expensive in the entire set. And now for a less likely one to become really expensive, but still a really nice artwork, is the Archelodon EX Special Illustration Rare. It is quite cartoony, and the artwork is good, not compared to like the top 3 illustration rares, but it is a pretty nice card. So I can see this card selling anywhere from the range of £10 all the way up to maybe £25. It is a really nice card, but not as nice as the other ones we are going to show you later in the video, because this set is absolutely insane. And now for another one that's likely to explode in price because it is a really popular Pokemon. The Alolan Executor EX Special Illustration Rare. This card looks absolutely insane because I don't know how to explain it, but all the stuff going around it and all the stuff that's happening just makes the card beautiful. Not much is happening, but I'm talking about like the colour scheme. Loads of colours are like happening all at the same time, so it's a bit overwhelming, but it is absolutely beautiful. So it is really good effect on the card, and I think this one could sell anywhere from the likelihoods of £30 all the way up to nearly £70 when the set first comes out. But I'm expecting it to be at a bit lower end of that when it first comes out. But I think that card will in the future explode in price. And now here is the top 3 Pokemon special illustration rares in the set, in my opinion, that I think will be extremely valuable. At number 3, we have the Latios EX Special Illustration Rare, which counterparts with that Latios illustration rare that I was talking about earlier on in this video. So that card is really nice, and unlike the Latios, you get a close-up view of the Latias, and I think that makes the card special, and it feels like hand-painted. So that makes the card feel very special because like the artwork on it feels nice and beautiful and it feels hand painted. So the effect with that is absolutely insane. And now for my favourite special illustration in the whole set of Surging Sparks, which will be number 2 on this list. It will be the Hydragulon, I'm pretty sure I'm saying that correct, EX Special Illustration rare that looks insane. I still can't comprehend why the artwork is so beautiful, and I will probably be buying that card if it is only like £20 Japanese, because I love the artwork so much, and I can see a lot of people liking that card, which will make high demand for the card, thus making it expensive. So that one, I think, will be the second most expensive in the set. But if you do think it is the Latias, that is your opinion. But my opinion is that it's the Hydragulon, because that artwork is insane, and I think it's a bit better than the Latias. Sorry if you like the Latias much better, but in my opinion, the Hydragulon is beautiful, and the artwork is absolutely, undoubtedly insane. And now for what, in my opinion, the most expensive and sought after card in the set will be. I easily think it will be the Pikachu Special Illustration Rare. Number 1, it will be, it's the most popular Pokemon of all time, so how can you go wrong with that? And people have so much high demand for it that the price will keep on going up, in my opinion. So I think that will be an absolutely insane card to get. The second reason I think it will be absolutely expensive is that the set's based on Pikachu. It's a Pikachu, and it's the first time that you've seen Pikachu in like SIR, or like alternate art from the Sword and Shield era. So people are going to love this card, especially because of the artwork as well. Number 3, I just talked about that a bit. The artwork is insanely good. It's basic, but it's very effective what they do in that small picture of what it is. It is so impressive how they did all that stuff to that small card around the same size as like a hand or something. I can't believe how many details they actually got into that card, even though it is a pretty basic one. But it's a bit like the Magikarp illustration rare. if you have a glance at it, it doesn't look that good. But if you spend a long time looking at it, it looks great. So that's why I think it will be the most expensive card in the entire set of Surging Sparks. And I assume that one might be a bit like the Moonbreon. It's a very popular Pokemon, and it's the mascot of Pokemon itself. Like, people are going to go crazy for that. It's the first time it's been like an alternate art or a special illustration rare in the Sword and Shield or Scarlet and Violet era. So people are going to go insane for that card. People are going to keep on buying it like the Moonbreon. And then one day, I am pretty sure, maybe around 70% sure, it will rise higher than the Greninja. But if you want to take your own word for it, you can. But all that I've explained in this video, that is why I think Surging Spark is going to be the next evolving Skies. So guys, that's the end of this Pokemon theory today, and this was also our first one. Hopefully you guys like it, so we can do more of these videos talking about the TCG instead of opening packs and doing top 10 videos, because this is quite nice talking to all you guys about what's happening in Pokemon TCG. So see you guys in the next video.